For a balanced diet, I encourage clients and Cityline viewers to incorporate more fruit and vegetables into every meal. Picked and frozen at the peak of perfection, Europe's best fruit and vegetables are always in season. They're an easy, great-tasting addition to the everyday, like this delicious smoothie and Tuscan frittata. For your chance to win $3,500 towards a freezer and Europe's best products, enter at Cityline.
Well, you're trying to lose weight, but does that mean you have to sacrifice dining out? Joey and Stefania from our weight loss challenge went to Canteen Restaurant recently, where Joey shared tips on how to order.
Stefania, you're very social, you have a lot of outings, you go to restaurants. What are some of the challenges you find when you're eating out?
It's just hard to figure out what to choose. There's so many options on a menu, so where do we start in terms of picking the right things?
So let's take this menu for example. The first thing I want you to do is ask questions. Don't be shy to ask your server what's in it, how is it made, how big is it. The second thing is when you look at your menu, find your proteins, that's the first thing, and find your veg. And your vegetables are nutrient-dense, calorie-light options that can be in the form of soups or salads or pureed stews or stir-fries. So fill up on a lot of your veggies. Also, I want you to start drinking water or herbal tea while you're having your meal because it will slow you down as well. And assume that your fat is in there because most times whether it's dressing or oil, there's a fat already in there when you're dining out. So we don't have real control over that. To see a menu here with kale and quinoa, we've come a long way as far as great restaurant ordering. So this is fantastic.
Or the spiced pecans.
Yes.
Are they candied?
No, they're not candied. They're just sliced. It's garnished right on the top of it. So.
Okay, great. I think I'm going to go with the spinach and kale salad with the tuna.
I'm going to get the edamame salad with the avocado and egg. And I think I'll get the roasted pumpkin soup also without the maple cream. That would be fantastic.
Good tips. More of that coming up. Let's go to break. It's Family Day. Stay with us. Coming up, getting a kickstart.
We're going to lose weight primarily with food, but then there's a few core ingredients we're going to go over today that can definitely boost your metabolism a little bit, make things a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Cityline Wednesdays, brought to you in part by Avalon Organics, a Hain Celestial brand.
As a health and wellness professional and Cityline guest expert, I'm often asked for my take on natural beauty products. I recommend using the NSF certified Avalon Organics line of product with at least 70% certified organic ingredients. They're free of synthetic fragrances, harsh sulfates, and parabens to help you feel pure and beautiful. For your chance to win a $3,500 spa getaway, enter at cityline.com.
Most of us can relate to this. When we are stressed, we sometimes make the wrong choices regarding food. So Joey gives Mary some advice.
Mary, how do you think the program's going so far?
Well, the program's easier than I thought it was going to be. Yes, I'm enjoying it. I do get a bit stressed because I find that my days are just so time constrained. I get up early, I get up at 5:30, I have a 2.5 hour commute.
That is stressful. A 2.5 hour commute is stressful. I know you have a little bit of neck pain from time to time that adds to the stress. So the key here is to bring stress levels down. We don't want cortisol or stress hormone to go up because cortisol promotes belly fat storage. So a few examples here. We have green tea. Green tea actually secretes L-theanine. That helps keep you very alert and very calm at the same time, and we know green tea helps with weight loss. I've brought you some protein examples. Your proteins also help with cortisol levels. They help bring blood sugars down, so they'll also help with your stress response and fill you up as well. Fantastic for weight loss. You need fat for weight loss, and you need fat to feel better, and as far as supporting nourishment of your cells, fish oils are fantastic, ground flaxseed, walnut, avocados. So don't be scared of these. These have wonderful mood support as well, which brings down your stress response. Kale chips. This is mindless eating. You can eat as many as you want, and the reason that these are great is for nighttime snacking. After dinner is a bit of a tricky time.
Definitely.
Colorful fruits and vegetables are great. They're anti-inflammatory, low calorie, and these guys also help with cortisol response, very high antioxidants. And of course, your grains. You don't have to be scared of bread. You can still have some bread and lose weight, but let's get some whole grains into you or sprouted grain bread. It's fantastic.
Sounds good.
I hope you've been taking notes because this weight loss plan is going incredibly well for the 3 women that have been following us in our audience today. So Mary is here. So we know that you were a stress eater, but obviously you've gotten it under control. You've lost 16.5 pounds and 11.5 inches.
Thank you. I know, I'm amazed. I can't believe it.
You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
All right, now we have Stefania, who's the new mummy, and you learned how to deal with the restaurant food. Obviously, that's working out well. 17 pounds down, 11 inches down overall. How are you feeling?
I feel great. Yeah, I feel it worked a lot quicker than I thought, and I feel fantastic.
You look amazing. She looks amazing, doesn't she? Just like mommy. Okay, Mel, you're doing great. Mel, you are down 10.5 pounds. You've lost 6.5 inches overall. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's a little slower than I'd like, but we're taking baby steps and we're getting there.
You know, sometimes I find that the baby steps, that's the weight that's it's gonna stay off, so don't worry about it. It's okay. Everybody goes at a different pace for sure. So Dr. Joey Schulman is here, and what we want to know is, are there weight loss ingredients that can actually help boost your metabolism and keep you feeling full? Because a lot of people complain that, you know, they're hungry.
I think it's important when we're talking about weight loss ingredients. The first thing I want to stress is that there is no magic bullet, and we have to be careful of terms like miracle. If there was a magic bullet, I would have given it to you by now, but there are certain ingredients that can definitely help when it comes to losing weight. We're going to lose weight primarily with food, but then there's a few core ingredients we're going to go over today that can definitely boost your metabolism a little bit, make things a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
But let's be careful of the miracle word. That always makes me a little nervous.
It's always got to be about being smart on a day-to-day. It's never going to be a miracle, but I do like the fact that you say some of these things can help us with belly fat, which gets to be a bigger problem as we get older and older, right?
And the middle age spread will happen. It will happen unless we take care of it. Sorry, that's bad news, but it will happen. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, so all you can do is plan for it.
Plan for it. So here we have conjugated linoleic acid. It's called CLA.
Yeah.
CLA is found in red meat. It's found in cheese, but we can't eat all of that and lose weight.
Yeah.
So if we isolate that from safflower oil and put it in a capsule, the research on CLA is very strong. And what we know from a double-blind research study, which is our gold standard of research, is that people who are taking CLA do lose significant more belly fat than people who are not.
Okay.
The dosage is about 3.2 grams.
Yeah.
So this CLA you can get in capsule forms. We're looking at about 3 grams per day for therapeutic effect.
Right.
And it will help belly fat. But the most interesting thing about CLA is it shows after you lose the weight, it helps keep your weight off.
That's huge. So every day, one of those?
Every day, one of these.
With food?
With food. There is research on CLA and diabetics. So if you are diabetic, I want you to please talk to your doctor.
Right, and always, we should always say that. Always talk to your doctor before any of this, but that sounds good.
It is good, and it is in, we put a lot of our clients on it.
All right.
The second is green tea, which is a very popular beverage.
Yeah.
But green tea contains EGCG, which is a polyphenol, which helps boost your metabolism. You can also take it in matcha format, which is the green tea leaf crushed.
Yes.
Just take a little bit of powder and throw it in. It also helps you feel very calm and very alert at the same time.
Someone is not feeling calm in the audience right now.
Little matcha out there.
Should we give them some matcha?
Now, protein is so great, and I'm a big fan of protein powders because it's grabbable.
Yeah.
And protein helps you fill up, of course, it satiates, but it secretes glucagon. And glucagon has the opposite effect of insulin, which stores fat. Glucagon helps us break down fat, specifically around the tummy area. So it is a very good idea to invest in a good quality protein powder.
Okay, and you know what I like about this stuff is that you make your shake. I'll make my shake the night before, and as soon as I'm done my workout, it's sitting there ready to drink it, you know, first thing in the morning. Because for a lot of people, they're skipping breakfast, and there's no excuse for that.
And don't skip breakfast.
Make it easy.
This is so convenient.
Yeah, it is convenient.
Fiber is fantastic. So soluble or insoluble fiber, we have inulin here. We also have psyllium here. Put that in your morning smoothie. It slows gastric emptying, so it fills you up a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Green coffee bean is also getting a lot of press lately.
Ooh, haven't heard about this one.
The research is preliminary. The research looks good.
Yes.
I'd like to see a little more research on it, but the small study did show it had a nice thermogenic effect, boost your metabolism.
Yeah.
Raspberry ketones, in my opinion, we need some more research. We have animal studies only on it. The animal studies are test tube or mice. it looks promising, but in humans it's a different story. So I'd like to see a little more research come out on that supplement.
Okay, cautiously optimistic, but we know what might be out there in the future for us. So thank you for giving us that. And you're going to thank Dr. Joey for this. Everyone in the audience is going to be taking home some of Dr. Joey's dark chocolatey skinny chews. So there's inulin in that. There's a talk about fiber. Food journals and her perfect day weight loss chart. It's such a great guide. As well, we know many of you at home are following along with this challenge, so here is a chance to ask Dr. Joey your weight loss and your nutrition questions. You're basically like one-on-one with her because it's a live chat, and that's on our website directly after the show today. That's at 10 a.m. Go to cityline.ca to join in. People get a lot of help that way, so I definitely encourage you to take part. Everyone today is going to get to take home Europe's best frozen fruit or vegetables along with this handy single-serve blender. It's great. And we're going to be drawing for this prize pack, which includes a skillet and blender along with a supply of Europe's best. For you at home, you can go to cityline.ca for your chance to win $3,500 towards a freezer and Europe's best prizing. So enjoy that. We want to talk a little bit about making smoothies because they are a great and effective way to get a meal in there while getting your vitamins and your nutrients and all that great stuff you need.
Absolutely. So let's start right away. We're going to you can put some soy milk, some almond milk in, about 8 ounces. And you're right, it's a nice, quick, easy way. There's no excuse to skip dinner. Dinner doesn't have to be gourmet during the week. But let's get some vitamin C. And this blend has berries and cherries. It is fantastic. A mixture of berries. I'm going to use a spoon here.
Well, that looks good. So everything's pitted for you. You're just throwing them in.
You know what, Trace? There's nothing wrong with using frozen. Using frozen is great. It's convenient. I love it. I mean, it's great in the winter time.
Absolutely.
I also like to put in some Greek yogurt. You can put in protein powder or Greek yogurt because we're going to get an extra shot here of protein. So you can get vanilla Greek yogurt if you'd like, 0%, or you can get just plain.
I was going to ask you about that. So the vanilla's okay, or do you want to scale back on how much of the vanilla you would use?
Well, I get people to mix plain and vanilla, which I know is a little bit of a pain, or you can go Greek vanilla, so the protein's higher.
Okay.
So
a
little bit of matcha. So I'm going to use my finger to get this matcha in here.
And once again, the matcha is good for everything.
It's so alkaline. It's good for weight loss. It's great for energy. This is just a blend of chia seeds and raisins and flaxseed, just to get some good fat into you.
Nice.
I apologize in advance. I have the noisiest blender on the planet.
That's all right.
We're going to blend this up, and then we're done.
That's it. Your smoothie's done. I was going to say that's not so loud, but yes, it is very loud. That's okay. It'll be done very soon.
And so literally, dinner is served.
And you know, a lot of people are doing this for their kids now. A lot of kids are into smoothies and stuff, and it's a great way to get those extra vegetables and nutrients in as well, if you want to throw some leafy greens in there, right?
I couldn't agree with you more. You don't know what we sneak into Jonah and Faith through a smoothie, and it's as long as you can do it, it's great.
Hopefully they're not watching.
Hopefully, they should be at school. So, and then we're done. And then you have a perfect smoothie, and this is great. Moms, if you're doing extracurricular and you can't make yourself dinner, don't skip dinner, please.
Good stuff.
Vitamin C.
Very good. All right, thanks for that, Joey. Let's go back to the kitchen now.